Now let us begin our today's lectures. So dear students, in the last lecture we had finished that properties of Laplace transform. In that we had learned what is the linearity property, what is the first shifting property, and what is the second shifting property. And two more property, that is what effect of multiplication by t and effect of division by t. Okay, and we had also seen that problem based on that. Now let us move to the next topic, that is what Laplace transform of derivatives. The next topic is what Laplace transform Laplace transform of derivatives. Laplace transform of derivatives. In this topic, we will learn how to find Laplace transform of derivative of functions. Okay, so we state the formula for Laplace transform of derivative. Okay, the first formula is what? Laplace transform of function f dash t is equal to negative of f of 0 plus s Laplace transform of function f of t. Okay, if I want to ask find the Laplace transform of first order derivative of the function, then you will use this formula. Okay, now if I ask to find Laplace transform of f double dash of t, means we have to find out Laplace transform of second order derivative of the function. Then you will have the function, minus f dash of 0, then minus es f of 0 and plus es square Laplace transform of the function f of t. Okay, now if I want to ask find the Laplace transform of derivative of the function f triple dash of t. Okay, so this is your third order derivative of the function. So you will have minus double dash 0 minus s f dash of 0 minus s square f of 0 and plus esq of Laplace transform of the function f of t. Okay, now you can extend this formula up to nth order, that is what Laplace transform of fn t means nth order derivative of the function, and this is equal to what? Minus f raised to n minus 1 0 minus s into fn minus 2 0 minus s square fn minus 3 of 0 and minus so on up to what? Plus s raised to n Laplace transform of the function f of t. Okay, so these are the formulae to find the Laplace transform of derivative of the function. Okay, so here, see here, we want to find first order derivative of the function and their Laplace transform. So you will have a s plus sign and s Laplace transform of f of t. Okay, for second order derivative of the function, we will have s square. Okay, and their Laplace transform. Okay, and all the terms will be what? Negative terms. So only last term will be what? Positive. Okay, first order derivative, so s का power 1 Laplace transform f of t, f double dash मतलब second order derivative, so here s square into Laplace transform of f of t and so on. Okay, the first first terms are negative, so up to n minus 1 terms are negative terms, and last term, that is final term, will be what? Positive term. So please remember this formula, and we will see how to use this formula to find the Laplace transform of derivative of the function. So let us see the example. Let us see the
सर
example.
हेलो सर।
Yes, बोलिए।
सर वो रिक्वेस्ट आया ना आपको, मैसेज आया।
अच्छा अच्छा, है लाइन में सब लोग? ओके। Okay. Now, bachcho, let us see the example. Then you will understand how to use this formula to find Laplace transform of the function. Okay. So, bachcho, first problem, given that f of t is equal to t on condition that 0 is less than t is less than 3, and f of t is equal to what? Equal to c. Your condition is t is greater than 3. Okay. What have to do, bachcho? We have to find Laplace transform of f dash of t. Okay. See how to find Laplace transform of f dash of t, means derivative of the function f of t. Let us see. Let us see. So here, bachcho, we will use first order derivative of the function f of t. So first formula will be used over here. So for this, what have to do? We have to first find the Laplace transform of function f of t. Okay, so let us find the Laplace transform of the function f of t by using definition of Laplace transform. Okay, so just write down using definition of Laplace transform. Definition of Laplace transform. What is the definition of Laplace transform? Laplace transform of the function f of t is equal to integration of limit 0 to infinity e raised to minus est f of t and dt. Okay, see here, now our function is in two parts. Okay, so we split the definition into two parts. Your first limit running from 0 to 3, so just write down 0 to 3, and e raised to minus est as it is. F of t बच्चों क्या है? t है, so write down t and dt, and plus second term. The limit is running from 3 to where? Infinite many terms. So your limit running from t to infinity. Okay, upper limit is not given. This means what? T running from 3 to infinity. So 3 to infinity, and e raised to minus est as it is, and f of t, instead of f of t we write bacho 6, and dt. Okay, so before integrating this, we must arrange the given function into Lie form. Okay, Lie means was L for logarithmic function, I for inverse function, A for algebraic, T for trigonometric, and E for exponential function. So first algebraic function come and then later exponential. So we write 0 to 3 t here, and into e raised to minus est. Okay, and write down dt, and plus 6 is constant, just take outside, and here 3 to infinity e raised to minus est dt. Okay, bacho, and this is equal to, just integrate this. Okay, this is u, this is v, so you write down t integration of v, this one, e raised to minus est, and divide by their coefficient, that is minus s, and minus derivative of t, that is 1, and integration of this term, that is what? E raised to minus est, and divide by minus s, but minus s is here, so this is minus s and minus s. Okay, and provide limit 0 to 3, provide limit here 0 to 3, and plus 6, integration of this is e raised to minus est, and divide by their coefficient, that is what? Minus s, and provide limit 3 to infinity. Okay, so just simplify, then provide the limit. So this become minus t e raised to minus est by s, and minus sign, minus minus plus, so this will what? E raised to minus est, and divide by s square, and providing limit 0 से 3, and this become what? Minus 6 by s, and limit minus e raised to minus est and limit running from 3 to
सर प्लस
infinity.
6 आएगा ना?
कहाँ पे बच्चा? ये देखो माइनस है ना यहाँ पे, ये माइनस है, ठीक है। सो दिस इज अ माइनस, ओके, तो यहाँ पे माइनस आएगा। यू अंडरस्टूड दिस? हैव यू अंडरस्टूड?
हेलो
यस और
सर,
नो?
एक जन ऐड कर दो।
हाँ बोलो।
सर एक को ऐड कर दो।
अच्छा कोई आया क्या?
हाँ सर।
यस, चलिए।
वापस
So now we will copy the last step in the next page. So let us move to the next page. So Laplace transform of the function f of t is equal to, what is the last step? Minus t e raised to minus s t divided by s. So this is what? Minus t e raised to minus s t by es, and minus e raised to minus es t divided by es square. And your limit running from 0 to 3. 0 to 3. Just check your function. Minus t e raised to minus est by s minus e raised to minus est by s square Okay. Then minus 6 by es. The next term is 6 by s e raised to minus est. E raised to minus est, and providing limit 3 to infinity. Just apply the upper and lower limit. So upper limit is what? Minus 3 e raised to minus 3s. Instead of t, we putting what? 3. So this is what? Minus s, minus t minus 3 e raised to minus 3s by es. Okay. And minus e raised to minus 3s by es square. Okay. This is for upper limit, minus lower limit. Instead of t, we putting 0. So 0 multiplied by this thing will be what? 0. And minus e raised to 0 by es square. Okay. Now come to the second term. So 6 by, yes, your upper limit e raised to minus infinity. Instead of t, we putting infinity. So infinity multiplied by s is infinity, and minus e raised to minus 3s. Okay. And just simplify this. So you will have minus 3 e raised to minus 3s by s, and minus e raised to minus 3s by s square, and minus, see here, minus and minus plus, e raised to 0 is 1 bachcho, so this is 1 upon s square. Okay. And minus 6 by es, and here e raised to infinity bachcho, e raised to minus infinity will be what? 0. And minus e raised to minus
सर इधर प्लस आएगा
3s.
1/s² के इधर।
हाँ बच्चों, यहाँ पे प्लस आएगा.
हाँ
So this is what? Minus multiply inside bracket, so this become e raised to 0 is 1, so 1 by s square. So this is plus sign. Okay. So just you mention here, since e raised to 0 is 1, and e raised to minus infinity will be what, bacho? 0. You can mention over here. So just simplify this. So minus 3 e raised to minus 3s by s minus e raised to minus 3s by s square, and plus 1 upon s square, minus minus goes plus 6 by s e raised to minus 3s. Okay. So this is 6 time of e raised to minus 3s by s. Here 3 times here. So this will become what? Minus 3 times s. This become 3 times of e raised to minus 3s by s. Okay. And minus e raised to minus 3s by s square, and plus 1 upon s square. So what is the common bachcho here? So this is 3 by s and minus 1 upon s square, comma. Common क्या बचेगा बच्चों? This is what? E raised to minus 3s is common, so we taking outside, and plus 1 upon s square. So this is bachcho only Laplace transform of the given function. Now our job is what? To find Laplace transform of derivative of the function. Okay. Now here using, or just say, by Laplace transform of derivative of function, by Laplace transform of derivative Laplace transform by Laplace transform of derivatives.
सर लेटिन करो, कुछ और लोग हैं।
By Laplace transform of derivatives. Okay. बच्चों आप लेटिन लेटिन अब दूसरे के लिए मत बोलिए, ठीक है। मुझे पता है लाइन में आएंगे 2-4 जन, तो फिर मैं 2 मिनट के बाद जाऊंगा, फिर उनको अंदर ले लूंगा, ठीक है। क्योंकि एक एक जन आएंगे, एक एक जन को अंदर लेते रहूंगा तो फिर हमारा टाइम वेस्ट जाएगा ना। कम से कम 2-4 जन को लाइन में आ जाने, तो फिर फटाक से उनको इंटर कर दूंगा। ओके, so what? By Laplace transform of derivatives. Okay, so what is the formula for this बच्चों? So Laplace transform of f dash of t, and which is equal to what? Minus f of 0 and plus Laplace transform of f of t. I am using very first formula of Laplace transform of derivative. Okay, now बच्चों what? We have to find out f of 0. We have to find out f of 0. Let us move to the problem. Okay, so we have to find out f of 0 बच्चों. So देखिए, so how to find f of 0? So your function is what? f of t equal to t. बच्चों ये क्या है? 0 is less than equal to t is less than 3 है, ठीक है। your function is defined t between 0 to 3. Okay, so just move to the next page. So what is the function given to you when t lies between 0 to 3, then your function is what? F of t. So just write down but f of t is equal to what? T when 0 is less than equal to t, less than equal to t, and which is less than 3. Okay, why I'm taking this function बच्चों? because here t is less than equal to 0 है, यहाँ पे बच्चों 0 नहीं है, ठीक है। यहाँ पे क्या है, इन्फिनिटी तक जाएगा तो इसमें 0 नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि ये नंबर कहाँ से चालू हो रहा है बच्चों? 3 से चालू हो रहा है, 3 4 5 6 अप टू इन्फिनिटी। ओके, ये 0 से चालू हो रहा है, तो 0 से 3 तक जाएगा, तो ये वाला फंक्शन लिया हमने, ठीक है। तो बच्चों अभी क्या करेंगे? वी फाइंड द लिमिट ऑफ दिस फंक्शन। सो एट t टेंडिंग टू 0, so just apply taking limit t tending to 0, taking limit t tending to 0. So just apply बच्चों limit t tending to 0 f of t, and which is equal to what? Which is equal to f of 0. Okay, and this is equal to, if I putting t tending to 0 here, so this become बच्चों 0. Okay, this become 0. So therefore substitute all the values over here. Therefore Laplace transform of the function f dash of t, which is equal to negative of 0, that is here negative f of 0. So f of 0 we found बच्चों 0, and plus yes, Laplace transform of function is this one. So बच्चों just write down Laplace transform of the function, that is 3 by s square, sorry 3 by s minus 1 upon s square, okay, into e raised to minus 3s and plus 1 upon es square. Okay, now let us simplify this. So you will get, if I multiply 3 inside the bracket, so you will have what? 3 minus 1 upon es and e raised to minus 3s and plus 1 upon es. So this is your Laplace transform. Example number 2. Example number 2 बच्चों, find the Laplace transform of derivative. Find the Laplace transform of derivative of the function sin t by t. Okay, we have to find Laplace transform the derivative of the function. Okay, so let us see how to find. So your function is बच्चों what? Your function is this one. So let f of t is equal to what? Sine t upon t. Okay, and we need to find the Laplace transform of this function. Just apply the Laplace transform on both sides. So we first find the Laplace transform of sine t. Okay, so Laplace transform of sine t बच्चों क्या होगा? Laplace transform of sine t is 1 upon s square plus 1. Okay, and name this is what? F of s. Say this is function f of s. Okay, now we will apply effect of division by t. So therefore by effect of division by t. Division by t. What is the effect of division बच्चों? So Laplace transform of sine t, and when it is divided by t, so you will have the formula integration of limit s to infinity f of s and ds. We already study on yesterday. Okay, so Laplace transform of function sine t upon t is equal to integration of limit s to infinity f of s ds, and this equal to integration of limit s to infinity f of s बच्चों we found 1 upon s square plus 1 and ds. Okay, just integrate this. So what is the integration of this बच्चों? Can you tell me? Integration of this is tan inverse of s. We already found. Okay, and s to infinity. Just provide upper and lower limit. So this is what? Tan inverse of infinity minus tan inverse of, instead of s we putting s, so there is no change. So this equal to tan inverse of infinity बच्चों how much? Tan
Pi
inverse
by
of
2.
infinity is pi by 2.
Pi
Yes,
by 2.
this is tan inverse of yes, and but this expression is what बच्चों? Cot inverse. Okay,
Cot inverse of R.
yes, cot inverse of yes. Now बच्चों what have to do? We found the Laplace transform of the function f of t. Okay, so this is what? Function f of t, just write down. Therefore Laplace transform of function f of t is equal to this one. Okay, now since your function is, since f of t is equal to what? Sine t upon t. Now what you're taking limit on both sides as t tending to 0. So taking limit as t tending to 0 on both sides बच्चों. So देखते हैं क्या लिखेंगे. So therefore limit t tending to 0 f of t, and this is equal to what बच्चों? f of 0 होता है. Okay, and this is limit t tending to 0 sin t upon t. But we know that बच्चों limit x tending to 0 sin x upon x is what? 1 होता है बच्चों. So this is your 1. So f of 0, from this you can say that बच्चों f of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, now use Laplace transform of derivative of the function. So let us move to the next page. So therefore by Laplace transform of derivatives.
Sir, you please open the last page, please.
Check this. Therefore by Laplace transform of derivatives. Done?
सर ये
Yes, sir.
1 कैसा आया sin t by t
बच्चों ये फार्मूला है लिमिट का, आपने 11th में पढ़ा होगा, 11th एंड 12th में लिमिट कंटिन्यूटी पढ़ा था ना आपने.
सर हम लोग ने 11 12 नहीं किया है.
ठीक है, नहीं किया है ना, तो अब जान लो बच्चों. ये फार्मूला होता है, स्टैंडर्ड फार्मूला होता है. क्या फार्मूला है आपका? सिंस लिमिट, जैसे ये है ना बच्चों, x टेंडिंग टू 0, x टेंडिंग टू 0 साइन x अपॉन x होता है ना बच्चों इस तरह से, तो इसको 1 बोलते हैं, इसकी वैल्यू 1 होता है, ये रिजल्ट होता है. ठीक है, ये अब याद रख लेना. ठीक है. So therefore by Laplace transform of derivative of function. So just write down the formula for this. So therefore L of f dash of t is equal to minus f of 0 and plus es Laplace transform of the function f of t. Okay, so therefore बच्चों this can be written as what? Laplace transform of derivative of the function. So function को कैसे लिखेंगे बच्चों? d by ds, sorry, d by dt. This can be written as what बच्चों? d by dt f of t ऐसा लिख सकते हैं बच्चों. So this equal to what? F of 0. F of 0, how much we found बच्चों? F of 0 is 1. F of 0 is 1, so this become minus 1 and plus yes. Laplace transform of f of t बच्चों we found cot inverse of s. That is what? Cot inverse of yes. Okay. But f of t is what बच्चों? Related f of t. F of t बच्चों sin t upon t. Just write down. So therefore Laplace transform of d by dt sin t upon t is equal to बच्चों इसको मैं थोड़ा अच्छे से लिखूंगा तो कैसे लिख सकते हैं? यस cot inverse of s minus 1. Okay, so this is your required Laplace transform of your given function. I hope बच्चों you understood.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, बहुत आसान है बच्चों, डरने का नहीं, बहुत आसान है. जो भी नहीं आएगा तो मैं आपको बताऊंगा, टेंशन नहीं लेने का. ठीक है, चलिए बच्चों एक आध प्रॉब्लम आपके लिए दे दें. होमवर्क. So let us take homework. Example. Given that function f of t is equal to 3, condition is 0 is less than equal to t is less than equal to 5. Okay, and f of t is equal to 0 or otherwise t is greater than 5. Okay, then find बच्चों यहाँ पे मैं 3t कर दूँ, न जाने दो, यही रहते हैं. यहाँ पे मैं आपको 3t कर देता हूँ बच्चों. So then find Laplace transform of f double dash of t. Okay, you just find out this. And the next one, this is number 1 and number 2. Find Laplace transform of the function d by dt. चलिए लेते हैं t into cos t. Okay, you have to find Laplace transform of this function. What have to do बच्चों? You just find out Laplace transform of cos t, then use effect of multiplication by t. हाँ, then you have to apply Laplace transform of derivative of the function. Then you can determine the Laplace transform of the whole function. I hope you understood how to find. So take this problem as exercise for you. Okay.